All right, back at it again. Decided to record another Arena Cube because I just like it so much. How can I not? And it's going away. I guess it was a little bit confusing. I thought it said 35.55, and for some reason I thought that might have meant that it was going away in like 35 minutes, but no, that is hours, I would assume. So let's get another run in. Maybe this time I won't play blue. Okay. So there's nothing crazy here. I think Sarkhan's a great card. There's a good chance that's what I'm going to pick here. Other things that are interesting is the Triome, um, Corpse Knight, Fight with Fire, Perforos' Intervention. I think I might just take Sarkhan, and we'll see how it goes. Ooh, Chandra, Shark Typhoon, also a great card. Big Red Planeswalkers. Yeah, interesting. We've got, Skewer the Critics in red, Underworld Ragehound in red as well. Probably not the red card I would take. Golos, Brazen Borrower, Luminous Broodmoth. This isn't looking like a really aggressive deck so far. Um, Maybe we want to just take Skewer as a removal spell. Stay red for now. See what else we open, perhaps. I think Golos is really good, though. It's tough. I'm going to pick Skewer, and then we'll regret it when we should have picked something else. Glenhorn Buccaneer isn't especially good. Stone Coil Serpent, on the other hand, is a very nice card. Great curve filler. So I think that's going to be the pick. Passing on, honestly, not too much. Gemrazer's okay. Gallia is okay. Trapped in the Tower is reasonable. So I'm not really sure what our plan is here. Looks like maybe somebody else is in red already. We could go for like a red-black plan. Could go for a red-white with Conclave Tribunal. That's another good card. Forbidden Friendship is okay, but it's probably not as good as picking up a second color here in something. Maybe we'll go for a Rankle and we'll see what happens. Foreboding Fruit is in our colors. Could grab Patient Rebuilding or Kinjali Sunwing. Could grab the Isolated Chapel in case we want to try kind of an aristocrat style thing. Um, we don't have a ton of amazing aristocrat stuff, but maybe I'll pick up Isolated Chapel and we'll see what comes. Priest of the Forgotten Gods is the kind of card we would love to see. It might already be gone from packs though. Yeah, it seemed like perhaps there are red drafters to my right, so maybe we won't end up playing it. Storm's Wrath is here. Temple of Silence. This seems like super medium in aristocrats. I'm not sure. Are we playing are we playing a Rakdos control deck? Just seems like things are getting cut. Like, red and black is already getting cut here. Hmm. There are just so many blue cards in the pack still. Maybe I'll pick up a Storm's Wrath, and then we'll kind of see. We'll see what happens. Law-Rune Enforcer, decent card if we want to play white. Thassa's Intervention seems good as well. Could just go for Law-Rune Enforcer. I think this card's great. It doesn't tap tokens, which can sometimes be annoying against commits the end game or, you know, other token generators. Yeah, we have like two pseudo board wraths, or two pseudo wraths. So we can see what we get. So we could just take Corpse Knight and we could try to go for the Mardu deck here. There wasn't anything else amazing. So maybe we won't end up playing Storm's Wrath. So nothing here strikes me as super good. I guess we'll take Mutiny. I don't know if we're going to play it, probably not. Shark Typhoon went that late too? Wow. Take Vengeance seems okay, Giant Killer seems a little better. Another tapper. I thought this would have been taken because there was no green in a couple of the packs earlier. I think it's possible we'll play that. Red seems very cut, though. So we've got some 2/1s. Uh, Nobody's playing Izzet, it looks like. Wow, lots of dual lands in this pack. Wow. Could just take a dual land. There's nothing crazy here. Font of Agony's Risk Factor, they're both very okay cards. I mean, Risk Factor can get in for a lot of damage. I think I might just take the Temple of Malice for fixing here. Gonna prioritize it pretty highly, of course. Got the Akroan War. Could be good. Gutterbones. Cavalier of Night. Thalia. Wow, this pack has a lot of goodies. We have can we take Cavalier of Night? It's really restrictive mana cost-wise. Might take the Akroan War. Actually, maybe this will wheel. Maybe I should take Gutterbones. Oh, but Cavalier's really good too. This is tough. It's probably between these two. I think I'll go for Cavalier, and then we've got to find some lower down stuff. Kroxa, Slaughter Priest. Interesting. A couple dual lands as well. I think Kroxa is pretty insane, so I think I'm going to take it. A lot of cards we would like, though. Hypnotic Spectre would be reasonable here as well. Ooh, Liliana. Sacred Foundry as well is something we're passing. I mean, we don't even have to be white. I think Liliana's got to be the pick. This card is pretty bonkers. I don't know if we're on the Rotting Regisaur plan. We really might not be. That might just not be it. I don't know if we're actually going to play anything from this pack. Seems a little suspect. I guess we'll just try to cut red. Hope people don't go into it. Oh, Judith and Weaponize the Monsters. Wow, Seraph of the Scales, Lampad. This has 4 cards that I would like to take. I don't know if we're for sure playing Aristocrats, so maybe we should just assume we're playing more of like a mid-range build with lots of Planeswalkers, in which case Judith seems alright. Seraph of the Scales also would be pretty reasonable, although we have... yeah, we're just looking a little chunky on the curve. It's close though. Nothing here is immediately amazing. Take Entrancing Lyre. And then we'll see where we go. See if we even play it. Okay, Grim Initiate is pretty good. Makes 2 bodies. So we're going to take that for sure. Whisper, I don't know if this is a Whisper deck. I don't think we have enough things. And also only returns creatures. Might play Castle Embereth. Probably will, so we'll just pick it up. Thalia Wield? Gutterbones, though. Wow. I'm surprised Thalia Wield. I think this card is super good. Part of the problem, though, is I don't know if we're necessarily playing white even, so I think Gutterbones is just the safer pick. I think there's like a reasonable chance we just go like this so far. And that we might not even play Storm's Wrath and Trancing Lyre. We might not be playing those kinds of things. I think these 3 Planeswalkers are all good enough. Oh man, Slaughter Priest of Mogus and Hypnotic Spectre. So this can kind of get in the paint a little bit. Hypnotic Spectre is just a must deal with card though, so I think I'm going to pick it. Um, don't think we're playing that. Weaponize the monsters. That's kind of good. Kind of perfect. Electrostatic Field. And another, like, potential playable, you know? Ooh, Vraska's Contempt. Flame Sweep. Don't know if we're playing Heliod. Exile an enchantment card. How many enchantment cards do we have? One. One? Yeah, so that's probably not where we want to be. This is kind of tough. There's nothing, like, crazy here. Could just take Skittering Surveyor. Maybe the solid removal, actually. Can't go wrong. Ooh, Bells and Lock. Not a ton for us in this pack. There's Bells and Lock and Blood for Bones. There's a chance that we actually get more than one card out of it. So I think we'll pick it up. We are getting a lot of top end though, so we have to watch out. Could pick up Golden Egg. I honestly don't think this is the craziest thing. Shivan Fire also is a reasonable pick. Deal 2 or 4 damage. I think it's possible the Golden Egg will wheel. Ooh, Divine Visitation. I don't think this is quite the deck for it, but Lava Coil maybe? Just another like pretty solid early removal spell. Stalls us until we get to our bigger cards. Ooh, a dual land, a tri-land even, versus Order of Midnight. What kind of creatures are we returning? We could return some decent creatures actually. Oh man, the Triome though. I think we might have to pick the Triome, especially because we do have some pretty restrictive mana costs that we would love to help out with. Well, Angrath's Rampage. Man, In Bolas's Clutches is still here? Whoa, brutal. Is amassing 2 good enough? Do we have, like, what kind of sack outlets do we even have? Not a ton. I think I might just choose Fabled Passage. Angrath's Rampage, or Angrath could wheel as well. Okay, so we got a little more fixing, which is perfect. Ooh, Squee. Squee is real good with things like Weaponize the Monsters. Oh, Midnight Reaper? This is just too good. It's too good to pass up. Would love to get a couple more early drops, though. None of these are really early drops, although Flame Sweep could... Flame Sweep could do it. I think I actually might go Skittering Surveyor. Once again, it gives us a body, lets us fix our mana. 3 mana 1/2 draw a card. Not of your choice, it's a land, but a land of your choice is Dees. Could go Blast Zone. I think Blast Zone's a little better than Baron Moor. Just pick it up there. A lot of double pips here. We have 2 dual lands, Fabled Passage. Don't think we're playing anything. Yep, same. Not playing anything there. Is this the Angrath pack coming up? I think it is. Because I do think I would play Angrath right now. Maybe he would get cut, but... Yeah, this was the Angrath pack. Well... So we've got a couple different things going on here. We've got the sacrifice theme, and we've got the big planeswalkers and control plan. So this is 40 cards right here. Is this just good enough? I'm not sure. So what do we even have for Aristocrats theme? So we've got Gutterbones, Grim Initiate, Weaponize the Monsters, Kroxa, which is great with like Weaponize the Monsters and things like that. Midnight Reaper, Squee, Judith, Rankle. We're just not making a ton of tokens anywhere. Maybe different draws will have different different plans. Yeah, I think we're playing 17. Do we want one more mountain though? A lot of our early cards have red pips. Yeah. Okay, here we go into round 1. With a black-red dual theme deck. Aristocrats as well as some big planeswalkers. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely some draws with like, 3 planeswalkers or something that could be insane. Okay, this one's pretty cool. I like this draw. It's not insanely fast, but mountain, we've got 4. I think I'll probably bottom that. Okay, well we have a very nice blocker for that 2/1. I mean, even if they remove this, ooh. So we could Squee and double block the Anax. We could Stonecoil Serpent and single block it. Both of those seem pretty reasonable. I think we're gonna Squee. Why use Stonecoil when Squee gets the job done, you know? Double block here. So we would need to pay 5 mana. So I think the plan is we just play a big stone coil, and hopefully he can't attack in with the Tectonic Giant and like even 2 for 1 it. Protection from multicolored is not great against mono red. Phoenix of Ash, sure. This has reach though. Okay, I don't think he knew it had reach. That's a that has reach moment for sure. Oops, yeah. So we could play any combination of, Rankle, or we could play any one of Rankle or Vraska's Contempt. Sacking a creature doesn't do amazing stuff here. I don't want to make him discard cards either. Could just Vraska's Contempt Tectonic Giant, perhaps. Actually, maybe I do want to make him discard cards. Each player discards a card. So I think we're going to just discard Kroxa probably. Or do we want to discard like Sarkhan or something? Yeah, maybe we discard Sarkhan. And we use Kroxa to get like the last card from his hand next turn. Ooh, our opponent discards their Kroxa. Well, I mean that's good because hopefully they'll be really anxious to play their Phoenix. So they will not, or so they'll like, delve away Kroxa. Cavalier. So we're one land off of casting this. I think we'll just Kroxa here. Ooh, great cards to get out of their hand. And they toss in the Towel. Interesting. I thought they were in an okay position, honestly. I mean, they could have gotten their Phoenix back through Escape. Seemed maybe a little premature, but I've done premature concedes as well. Something that happens. You don't want to play if you're not going to win. That's something I have changed my opinion on. I used to think play till the very end, no matter what. Never surrender. But now now my thought process is, no, get into the next one. Just go for it. Seems like kind of a control-y hand. I guess I'll keep. Scry. Love to see Midnight Reaper. This is just instants or sorcery, so it doesn't count enchantments. We might be able to get ahead of our opponents a bit here. Play Entrancing Lyre, maybe. Wow, we've got tons of control elements. It would be amazing if they used a removal spell in Electrostatic Field. Don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll see. Mono black from the opponent, perhaps? Yep, looks like very likely mono black. So maybe just weaponize here? Do we want to play Midnight Reaper? I think they probably have some removal up, so but do I want to bait it out? Because if it's Vraska's Contempt or something that's going to hit my Sarkhan, I want to get it out now. But otherwise, yeah, I think I'll just leave up some things. Ooh, Liliana, that is pretty good.
My army will envelop this world. Good help is easy to find.
Guess I'll just, sorry, this is power. Okay. And then I will decline to untap it, draw land, perfect. And I'll go for, it doesn't super matter. I guess this lets me cast, this lets me cast some things. Make a 4/4. I have a feeling I'm going to get minused here, but that is maybe okay. Because then I get to kill Liliana, which is good. Hopefully they don't have like Vraska's Contempt for Sarkhan and also a minus. Ooh, Swift End. Pretty reasonable answer. I do get to skewer if Liliana minuses though, which is nice. Opponent draws one. Oh, and they have Cat Oven online now. Wow. So hopefully this will make them do something kind of silly, like, oh, I thought they were going to Witch's Oven in response and then get the card draw from a creature dying, but instead they did not. Just using Trancing Lyre before they attack with the cat. Not much we can do about a cat loop with Lava Coil, unfortunately. Yep, draw 4. It's a little brutal for us, yeah. So they can choose anything. They're probably going to choose Hypnotic Spectre is my guess. Oh, I could just get it back with Lava Coil if they do that, though. Makes me use it on... Makes me use the Lava Coil, though, on a Brain Maggot? Okay, yeah. Might as well not let them get in for one with the cat. I think I might just leave up the Weaponize. Instead of, like, playing Grim Initiate here. Actually, I'm not sure. Am I really gonna... Yeah, I will Weaponize it. If they have a removal spell, of course. Wouldn't really make sense not to. Cat comes back. This is looking pretty grim for us. Being able to just draw 4 and not lose any pressure is reasonable. Oh boy. I need to find something pretty quick. Alright. Yawgmoth's Vile Offering. That'll be enough from me. We got outvalued. Not a ton of card draw in this deck. Midnight Reaper is one of our sources, and we drew it, but we didn't have aristocrat stuff going, you know. Let's see our next opponent. Hypnotic Spectre as my first card on the play. I suppose we'll keep it. Especially with a Scryland. I think if I saw a mountain on top, I might keep it. Just so we can for sure play Rankle or Storm's Wrath, whatever we need. Kroxa? Ooh, that's good. Fills in our curve. Wow, a lot of black and red. It's pretty much all we saw. Mono red, mono black. Now somebody who has black. You know, I haven't seen Golgari much in the cube. I haven't seen many people play Golgari. I've seen people play Sultai a fair amount, but not just black and green. Trying to think of what kind of support it has. Not sure. Fiend Artisan in the bin. It's probably okay for me. They're going to play Birth of Meletus instead. Sure. Hopefully Hypnotic Spectre can get in here. That would be excellent. On Abzan. So I think we just skewer and make them discard. Okay, that probably wasn't what I wanted them to discard, but whatever. Elvish Rejuvenator? Okay. That probably seems good for me. I think it's unlikely that they will have a blocker for Hypnotic Spectre. Are we rankling here? I think so. Okay, that was enough for my opponent to throw in the towel. I guess I was going to make him discard 2 of his cards, so I was probably going to discard Storm's Wrath, maybe the Mountain. And there we go. Another pretty quick win. We've had some early-ish concedes from 2 opponents. Let's see round 4. I feel like there are a lot of really sketchy draws, but I keep being on the play with, you know, a 3-drop, so. Duress, so they get Entrancing Lyre. It's not amazing, but it's okay. I can maybe Shivan Fire their card. Yeah, I'll just go for it. Crypt Breaker can be a really good stalling tool. Next turn, Stone Coil, perhaps? So I will play Stone Coil. I don't know if I'm going to double block. So they have to discard one, draw one up to 4. So if I double block here, So if I double block here, I do get a draw 2. I can take 7 though. I think I might cash in. It's harder than it needed to be. I do need another black land to cast Bells and Lock. But I think this might be the right call. Oh, no second black though. Oh, there we go. My plan might be to wait until my opponent like uses his -2 to make this creature even bigger. Oh, huh.
If you want it, fight for it.
So this is a little bit unfortunate. I do think I'm gonna just pull the trigger, prevent some damage. This already has menace, so not a huge deal. It would be great to get a hit, like a Planeswalker or Sarkhan or something. Okay, it's Electrostatic Field. Not exactly what I was looking for. I mean, we do have instants and sorceries coming up, but still. Yep, they just get in. What are they going to put? Black-green? Are they going to put, putting a swamp? Ooh, nice. This is potential fodder for Cavalier of Night. So I think the plan for me is Electrostatic Field, Lava Coil the Lamia, and then decide if I want to swing in or block. I think I'm going to swing in at my opponent. Save the Skewer. Cavalier of Nights, 3 black. Not being great here. Opponent goes down to 2 Bells and Lock hits, which I think is a little bit ambitious. And I think we'll sack and destroy their Hunted Nightmare. And pass the turn. Yeah, Angrath doesn't do too much after you get rid of his creature. Pick up a win. Bells and Lock, swinging in. Electrostatic Field, not being the best hit ever, but okay. Boulder Vine Reclamation. I wonder if that card's in the cube. Seems like it would be good, but again, green isn't really the... I mean, green is an aristocrat's color, it can be for sure, but in the cube I find not so much. So I think this is probably a hand I can mulligan. This is just too slow. Weaponize the monsters doesn't actually really do anything, so gotta mulligan this, unfortunately. Okay, this is much better. Put the Cavalier away, probably. So we get to play Judith, and then if Judith can't hold the line, eventually we get to play Storm's Wrath. So I guess we could just wait for a Storm's Wrath turn. I think it's maybe just better to play Judith. See how it goes, though. Keenan Bonder Prodigy. Just, we will play Gutterbones. Why not? I am afraid they're going to play something huge, though. Golos? That's kind of bad. Do we want to make them commit even more? Like, they could just slam, like, Ulamog or something next turn, though, hey? No, they can't slam Ulamog. They're... They can't yet. How close are they to paying this cost? They have a red. I think we're just gonna pull the trigger on Storm's Wrath here.
You should leave
Interesting.
before I make you disappear.
Wow, great draw. So we've got two good options. I think I like getting Chandra going, though.
Get out of my way. I'm burning up here. Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm in here?
A potential concern is, like, dying to Vraska ult.
Sacrifices must
Okay, so we need to hope that they don't have something for Bells and Lock here. Entrancing Lyre. Just gonna plus up again. I can wipe next turn.
I kind of crashed and burned here.
It's lost of us.
Okay, so they're sacrificing a lot of stuff. Do we just play everything?
You'll regret that.
I think maybe we just play this, and then we tap their 0 drop on their upkeep here. It's definitely possible that all we needed to do was get them with 2 Chandra emblems, because 2 damage a turn for free is pretty decent. Okay, they're gonna destroy, yeah. Ooh. Okay, not the best draw. Rankle is great. No cards to discard. Oh boy, Nyx Bloom Ancient.
It was probably going to die.
Oh boy. I mean, yeah, we'll take action here. I don't think it really matters how many cards they have exactly, so we'll make them discard and then we both get a draw. Nice order that it happens in for me. They do need to have a way to gain a fair amount of life. We'll just do this now. Because if they get a hit off of Bells and Lock, they'll die. So.
Let's start it
Oh,
again.
they chose Chandra. I didn't see that.
Take it to the inferno.
Well, they need to gain life. They certainly can, but yep. So they kill me next turn.
Sacrifices must be made.
Oh, they could maybe kill me this turn? I don't know what they've got in their deck. It kind of depends. Joseph S. kicked. Wow, nice. I'll give him a nice. That's pretty pog, you know? X equals 11 stone coil. Yep. Listen, if I don't draw something here, you got it. Ooh, Midnight Reaper? Yeah, I don't think that's it. Opponent got it. Healing up with Vraska just enough. Nyxbloom Ancient into not losing the game is pretty solid. Pretty tough to beat that. Okay, a little bit rough here so far. I think it's possible this deck can do it. It has some like really strong cards. Um, we just haven't always been drawing them when we need them. Yeah, we'll keep this. Oh, we are looking for a lot of black pips though. It's a little rougher than I first thought, but we will keep it. We have some playable cards. Okay, now we really want another black land. Okay, so playing Stone Coil, it's just going to get blocked by the wall. Um, so it might not be the best thing. Okay, well, now we have a Lava Coil. Um, do we want to just run out the Stone Coil? Probably not. We want to use it next turn, most likely. Oh, I should have attacked. Oh, no. Okay, I think we're just Lava Coiling the Tithe Taker. And then next turn, if we don't draw a black source, um, we will Stone Coil for 4. Okay, Stone Coil for 4 it is. Maybe we'll have another It Has Reach moment coming up. If I draw a black line at this point, I might actually Vraska's Contempt the Shalai. They have Lyra mana. Oh, Divine Visitation. Ooh. So we'll just do that. We wouldn't be able to get in with Rankle anyway, so... Hopefully I don't have, like, raise the alarm kind of stuff, because that's going to be pretty brutal for me. Seal away on Stone Coil, yeah. They deciding to play something else? Ooh, yeah, the eagle. I see. Well, we're gonna go for Rankle. Just make both players sack, both players discard. Discard this mountain, don't really need it. They discarded a Prisoner Realm, great. The Squee loop with Rankle is also pretty gross, where you get to sack him every turn. Reverend Hoplite, that's gonna give him a lot of material to sacrifice if he likes. Secluded Steep. Oh, these are all 5/5s. Yeah. There we go. Divine Visitation, Reverend Hoplite combo. Very nice. Brutal. So we got some losses in there. Not the finest run I've ever seen. 3-3 finish. Not going even or anything, but it was still fun. I think our deck wasn't insane or anything, and some of the decks we were playing got some really good curves. So you can't win them all. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.